You. The guy'd be so mad at
Hey,
that.
Keith, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, what's going on?
Hey, man.
Norm, what's wrong with you?
Oh, that's a...
You got problems, man?
Yeah, I got
Yo,
problems.
number one, he was so toasted.
Yeah.
I mean, he went from saying, oh, you know, you're
One
all
thing I
drunk.
noticed
Right.
He went
on
into
that
pot.
new
Went to saying, oh, who does
31,
pot? Then he
they got
went
a
to
little
who does
screen on the
LSD.
exhaust.
Yeah.
And finally he went into who's on the crack, right?
Right.
And the whole crowd goes silent.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like,
So you guys thought he was high, and he thought you were high.
but the crowd was awesome. I mean, the guy that went on before him did great.
Right.
It was a great, easy.
So, Norm, you came out and you said,
Yeah,
who's
we're in
on...
complete agreement there, buddy.
Right.
You know?
You were like, who's on pot?
Yeah.
Who's drinking?
Yeah, I wanted to know what everybody was on. Like, 'cause everybody...
That's pretty funny to me.
Because everybody seemed to be on different stuff.
Right. And you wanted to know what you were dealing with.
Yeah.
You adjust your act depending on what they're on.
Exactly.
That's decent of you. And why were you curious? Is that why you were curious what they were on?
Yeah,
It's an important thing to
when
you.
people scream at me, I answer them. You know?
Right.
And so I talked to them about what, how the crack was there in Quinnipiac and
The crack.
so forth,
Crack, you always talk about crack. You love that.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so that must have been a great night. I wish I had been there to see that.
Yeah.
I really do. But there are nights you go out on stage and you have an act, right? I mean, you have things that you say.
I have a kind of a loose act. I don't have a good memory for stuff.
So maybe you
just riff.
I riff.
You go out
I'm
there-
like Mork.
Right. Yeah, but are you a stand-up comedian? Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's how they bill him.
Right. And you have an act, right?
Yeah, I
Right.
got some
You have a-
jokes, and then I think
Like, what's a joke that you tell? Like when you come out, like, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and then what do you say? What do you say after that?
I don't have specific jokes. I just talk about things I'm thinking about.
Every show is different.
Most of the shows are pretty different.
All ad-lib.
No, not all ad libs.
So there's some set jokes.
Yeah, there are some set
All right, like
jokes.
what would be one of the jokes you would have told that night had they given you a chance?
Well, let me think now.
All right, yeah, give me one of them.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to think that hard. This is something you've done a bunch
This
of
is your
times.
act.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess I can't think of any.
You see, this is not much of an habit. Yeah, and you were lucky today because we've all been drinking.
I'm on crack.
Yeah.
I did tell some jokes that my dad used to tell me when I was a kid.
All right, well, there you go.
Yeah, I can't stop.
All right, and what was that?
What?
What was that joke?
That joke?
Yeah.
Oh, it was about Dirty Johnny. It was a joke.
It was real dirty? You can't tell it on the air?
No, it was dirty.
It was too dirty. All right, well, there you work very blue. All right, Harry, you're on the air.
How you doing? Listen, I was there. I remember the joke he told. He took about 15 minutes to tell it.
Go ahead.
Why are you acting like half a crackhead anyway? But he was telling this joke. He says, a bum walks into a bar, and he goes to the bartender. He says, let me throw a dart at the dartboard. And the bartender's like, I can't let you do that. You're drunk.
Oh, yeah, that's a great joke.
Yeah, well, it took you like 15, 20 minutes to tell the damn thing.
Yeah, it is a long joke.
He was,
Well,
I'll
what's
tell you.
wrong? You wanted an hour show.
You know how twisted? I was sitting right in the third row, right in front of the guy.
Yeah?
He was acting so twisted. He actually held onto the microphone stand at one point with a bottle of water in the other hand, and rather than letting the mic stand go for like 10 minutes, he held the bottle of water in his teeth trying to crack it open. Like he was just wasted beyond belief.
Oh, yeah, that bottle of water was hard to
He
open.
cleared half the place out in 10
So
minutes.
you spent like 10 minutes trying to open a bottle of water on
Yeah,
the stage?
there's a bottle of water that was hard to open.
But that's part of your jokes, right?
Yeah, that's part of my act.
Right.
Yeah.
I usually close with that.
I'd like to see a guy open a bottle with his teeth.
He got so fed up finally that some security guard came up and he was like, be funny. He was like, be funny. F you, suck my room, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's
That was about the highlight of the whole night.
The security guy goes, hey, I think he's going to tell me like something. He's the security guy, and he goes, why don't you try to be funny? He's like the security guy.
Yeah, well, it's not so easy.
Man, I tell you, I didn't understand it at all. I mean, he had the place.
Norm, is that you are...
You had a good time though, right, Eric?
Norm,
You had a good time though, right, Eric?
Oh, well, I wasn't twisted or drunk like everybody else, so I was just waiting to see when somebody was going to, like, chip a chair at you.
So everybody was
Norm,
drunk.
is it like an Andy Kaufman bit? In other words, you
Yeah, I
want
thought
you,
that- I
and
thought
people
that
will be
was-
talking about you forever, like because of this great night.
No.
Was that what was going on?
Yeah, it was just a guy
Far
trying.
from it. He had to be escorted off practically. He didn't even get introduced. He just kind of stumbled up onto the stage and stepped in front of the microphone. Nobody even realized he was standing there for a minute.
Wow.
Yeah, that
All right.
was-
Well, it was a disastrous night, huh?
Oh my God.
And what happens
It was
after a night like
kinda
that?
fun, though.
What do you do after a night like that? Do you just forget about it and go to sleep, or do you stay up at night going, God, I gotta be better the next time I go out there?
Did you do any
no.
dates since then?
Yeah.
No, I think, I did some dates since then.
Yeah, how'd those go?
They went all right.
Yeah. Did you try to open the bottle of water again?
The greatest stand-up comedians of all time are on Sirius XM's Comedy Greats, comedy legends, and icons of today. Sirius XM's Comedy Greats, the very best stand-up, Channel 94, and on the Sirius XM app.
Howard Stern. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up. I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPEED to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right through bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPEED for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPEED for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/100. That's ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter.com/100.
ZipRecruiter. The music of the Howard Stern Show. Howard 101. It's been going pretty good.
What are you doing in there?
I don't know. They belong outside. That's all I'm saying. It's pigeon shit all over them. Beautiful across the universe. Don't get me started with this song. I'll get lost in it. I'll never get to anything else. Love it. Little band known as the Beatles. By the way, John Lennon considered Across the Universe to be one of the best lyrics he ever wrote. Doing my Casey Kasem thing over here, trying to instruct the audience in my vast musical knowledge. And it's quite impressive, don't you think?
It is.
Dre from Maryland, you're on the air.
Yes, sir. First time, long time. I'm excited to talk to you today, man, Howard. This is Dre. That's the original name. Dre is for short. I'm blown away by Ronnie's ability to act. It's interesting, and yeah.
I think what this gentleman is saying is that he's very blown away by Ronnie's ability to perform as an actor, as all of America right now is. I think people are stunned. Thank you, Dre.
I don't know what Dre was speaking into, but I'm glad you told the audience what he said.
My guess is Dre is in an echo chamber and he's talking into like a speakerphone, which is a no-no. And then all we heard was, okay. That's why I interpret. I'm very good at listening to these calls and kind of making out what people are saying. And if I can't make out what they're saying, I just make it up. He says, Robin, he loves the show and he thinks we're the greatest performers that ever lived.
Spaces there
as well.
Like $84 a night.
I thought this was kind of funny too. I wanted to make mention of this. Remember Teen Mom? Teen Mom.
Teen Mom. There
Farrah
have been a lot
Abraham.
of teen moms.
Teen Mom Farrah Abraham. I think she was on our show once. She,
I recognize that name.
Yeah. Former Teen Mom star Farrah Abraham called the show TMZ to talk about her campaign for mayor in Austin, Texas. She's now, yeah. But the interview, the reason I'm going to play this for you is I think it's funny. The interview got a little bit awkward when she found out the election isn't being held until 2028.
She thought it was soon.
2026. So she announced she was running for mayor, and then they broke this news to her that she was a bit off with this.
Thank you, guys. I'm super excited to be a candidate for mayor of Boston. I'm running super early, so I can't wait to see who's going to run with me and challenge me.
So sometimes people say the less you know, the more you like. You are now giving them many years to make a decision because the election's not until 2028. Why so early?
Oh, for some reason, the mayor election is 2026. I don't know. That's just what the office told me as well.
We should get some clarity here.
So I'm just going to be running for mayor, which is 2026. You also have Spencer Pratt, who's going to be running for mayor for Los Angeles.
That election actually is this year. Yeah.
Yes.
But
yeah. So I don't believe mayors are on a different.
Yeah, I know it's different in every city.
So I just know what my city has told me, and they did verify that it's this year.
Okay, the election's in 2028. So, you know, there was a 2-year term with a vacancy in 2022, but now it's aligned with the presidential election. So it is 2028. So I think you may have jumped the gun here.
I love that I jumped the gun.
She'll absolutely get my vote now. I mean, I'm impressed with
people are voting in loony ways, so
there you go. Yeah, what's the difference?
She could win.
Well, if that election, can I run for governor now? Maybe. Yeah, sure.
What is up for election? I'll run for that.
Exactly. By the way, that clip was cut down from a 6-minute appearance where the majority of the appearance was TMZ and Teen Mom arguing about when the election was.
The date of the election, yes.
Yeah. I guess she wants attention now.
Good luck, Austin.
Yeah. She wants attention now, not in 2 years. And I understand that.
If you get ahead of the crowd, they say that's a good thing. But this far ahead, they might forget you.
Listen to this. Ozempic is so effective that United States Airlines are reportedly saving up to $500 million yearly due to reduced fuel costs for planes. People were so fat, it was actually affecting how much fuel they had to put in the plane.
Wow.
And, that's a pretty amazing fact, I thought.
There are a lot of things. There are, those companies that make snack foods are being affected. And they're hoping that this calms down and people stop using it because... yeah, they can't sell those salty snacks that people would have at bedtime.
I miss fat people. I do. I used to love it.
We're going to have to start saying that.
Yeah. I liked when people were fat. I've done that rap 1,000,000 times and I'll continue to do it. I miss being someone who
maybe people will forget what you're talking about. They say, what is he talking about, fat?
Yeah, what is fat? We don't know. By the way, so many fans bother to write us and comment on the show and the stuff that we're doing that I don't like to neglect that aspect. Many people wrote us about our show last week, if you remember back that far. High Pitch Eric called in, who I really have a problem with now. because he has a deep voice. And I don't want to call him high pitch anymore. And I tried to call him.
He won't change his name.
No, I tried a new nickname, Feces Eric, and he would not take it. So, anyway, high pitch Eric and Mike Perlman. The fans seem to write in and they love that. They love Mike Perlman, but they're annoyed by Eric and his new voice. So that seemed to be, it's a great show today, Howard. I'm going to be listening to the Mike Perlman stuff all week.
Going to the transfer station.
Howard, you are the only on the air. You are only on the air 2 days a week, so please don't waste our valuable time with this awful caller, Eric. He is no longer funny or interesting, and I'd legitimately rather hear you talk about anything than be bored to death by Eric. I don't know. I disagree with that. I think, yeah, it sucks that he's not high-pitched anymore, and it was a lot funnier, but I still think Eric has value.
But I think that maybe you stay on the air too long with him.
Maybe.
Because once you realize you're talking to Eric, I lose interest in. I'm like, that voice is so ordinary.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you want to do a follow-up on this? I guess Mike, Mike was saying Eric calls him like 900 times a day, and it's getting to be really annoying.
He wants to go work out with him at the gym or something.
Yeah, I think he wants to fuck him is what I want. Hey, Mike, you think Eric's in love with you?
I think kind of, but I think he just likes anyone that gives him attention. So if you give him attention, he's going to latch on to you.
You don't think it's a gay thing that,
well, Eric's not gay. He's not gay.
What do you say?
He says he's not gay. But he wants to be in bed, I think, with Stamos and Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah, so I call him for an update, and somehow the conversation segues into him being in a shower with Donnie Wahlberg and John Stamos.
Wow.
I don't know how
That's not gay. He's just getting clean. He needs someone to wash him off.
Well, wouldn't anybody want to be in a shower with those two?
Anyway, Mike has put together. Tell us about this montage. This is a sort of a look into your day of Eric just peppering you with questions, right?
Yeah, so I call him just to get an update, see what's going on with him, and the conversation just kind of goes in reverse. He just starts asking me a lot of questions, and it's just one stupid. It's kind of like when your kid asks you a lot of questions, you got to answer. Yeah, it's the same thing. And this was when I called him. Sometimes he'll call me, and the questions are even more profound, where they just go into like a whole different world.
Here's a montage.
What are you up to? Are you in the office? What, are you stalking my fucking cameos? What are you up to? You're in the office. I just heard people talking in the background. Who are you kidding? Why did I just hear someone talking in the background? Who did you have a meeting with today? Was Gary there? Was Howard there? What was the meeting about? I thought you had meetings on Tuesdays. Did you mention me in the meeting? What did it come up for? Good, you could have me come up next week. What were you going to say?
Mike, that's your day, right? I mean, you're answering Eric's questions.
Yeah.
Mike did manage to at least cram in one question to Eric, and I thought this was awfully revealing. I like this bit of reporting. Mike asked Eric for his favorite Stern Show segment of all time, and what do you think High Pitch Eric answered? He said, it was when Donnie Wahlberg let Eric squeeze his ass. And then this led to Eric sharing his most recent fantasy with Donnie Wahlberg.
Oh.
But again, I do want to make this disclaimer. Eric's not gay. No. Just so you know, okay? Here we go.
I want to be in a stand-up shower with him. I want to be in the middle between Donnie Wahlberg and John Stamos. So put me down. One of them makes me hard. They tickle my ass, tickle my cock. Whoever makes me hard first, they get to blow me. And then blow a cream pie all over their face.
Do you think that there's actually a possibility of this ever happening in your lifetime?
Maybe. But Howard can make it happen.
So Howard's going to call up Donnie Wahlberg, and he's friends with John Stamos. And those two guys aren't gay. They're not gay men. They like women, but...
No, but they would do it for me. Because they love me.
That's some way of thinking, man. No women involved.
Both of their wives can watch.
So you know that they're not going to see their husbands do that?
Oh, yes, they will.
All right, man, so that's your fantasy.
You're interrupting my nap time.
All right, so listen, you go have a nice nap, and I'll talk to you soon.
And I'm dreaming about you in my nap.
All right.
Bye.
I got to tell you, I still think the guy's interesting. I don't care. I disagree with some of these letters that were written to us.
Well, this was content that Mike drew out of him. If he's just calling, he's just asking stupid things like, can I come down to the studio? And I want to go work out with Mike. Like he grasps at things he thinks might be interesting, but they're not.
Right. We know it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Mike, what else? I know we didn't play your part in the musical, Ronnie the Musical. I know you're in it.
Yeah, it's a big part. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a long part too.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what? I might pull that. Maybe for next show, I'll show that to the audience. Yeah. Good job.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. What do you got on your schedule today? You gonna be talking to Eric?
Yeah, I'll check. I mean, he calls me every day. It's usually an everyday thing, so I'll definitely probably have some kind of contact with him.
All right.
All right.
Well, picking the kids up at school today?
Today's what, Tuesday? Not today.
Not today. Sorry, ladies. No need to get dressed up for picking your kid up from school. Mike won't be there. They know his schedule. Don't worry, Robin. They know when
I don't have to remind them.
They know when to get those titties out, and so Mike is interested. By the way,
can they bring the titties out in the cold?
Well, yeah, during the cold. You know what's? No one really hangs out after school in the cold because, like, everyone just kind of goes out, gets their kids, and runs back into their car. So there's not like a whole scene going on in the wintertime. When it gets, springtime, that's when all the, shenanigans start going down. People start hanging out, talking,
When the flowers start to bloom.
Right.
Your muscles are looking extra big today. You going to the gym today?
Yeah, definitely.
What are you going to be doing? What's the routine today?
Today I'm going to do chest.
Chest?
Yeah.
That's a big day. Yeah. You like that the best, I bet.
I like chest. I like shoulders. I've been doing legs a lot, too.
Good.
So,
some guys forget to do that, and then they fall over.
I know.
Too top heavy.
Right.
Do you have trouble hitting your chest because your arms are so big?
No.
Like a gorilla. All right. Good for you.
Cool.
All right. Sounds like a fun day. High pitch hurricane weight training.
That's it. What a life.
Yeah. By the way, Mike. Hey, Mike. You can't hear me. He took his headphones off. I was just going to say that you were complaining how much money it costs to take your kid to Disney on ice.
I wasn't really complaining. I'm not like a cheap guy, but you walk into these fucking things, and you start saying to yourself, like, first it's like, first I bought the tickets I bought on one of those secondhand sites by accident. So I paid like another $200 that I didn't have to pay. That was my fault, though. Then you go there, then it's like, I want to take a picture with the mermaid. That's another $40. Then it's, then you're paying fucking for a bottle of water, a pretzel, and an ice cream. It's $85. And then you sit down, and it's like, what the fuck is going on over here? It's just like I could have went to fucking Danielle and had dinner, right? It's a fucking ripoff, man.
Well, listen.
Look, I say that Walt Disney was a genius.
Yeah.
Because when you see what happens, the parents walk in, and the children start pointing at whatever they want and crying. And then you got to come out of your pocket really fast to shut your kid up.
And you got to wait on the line, too. You got to wait on the line. And it's like, Howard, it was like one of those stupid light-up, like, frozen things.
Yeah.
$42 for this fucking piece of crap toy. And then
what is it? It's like a bubble wand, right?
Yeah. There's blowing bubbles. There's kids in front of you blowing bubbles. There's bubbles flying in your face the whole time. The whole thing just, you can't wait to get the fuck out of there.
And you know what's the saddest part is you buy those toys and they get home, they don't even play.
It's garbage. Gets up in the garbage and stuff.
Right.
And Robin's right. I saw a kid actually just throwing a tantrum. The father was like fighting with the kid because he wanted a toy so bad. The guy wouldn't buy him the toy. He was literally holding him down like security. The kid was fighting all over the place. It was crazy.
Yeah, because he's probably all hopped up on sugar, and then he sees these other kids with the toys.
Oh, everything. Then the parking. You gotta park. You gotta walk from your fucking it was snowing out. You gotta
What would you say? What was the entire tab? It was you. Was your woman with you?
Yeah.
Or
okay. It was so.
What's the entire tab between the seats,
I got
the
fucked
parking?
with the tickets. The tickets came out to $480. So $480 for the ticket. That's my fault. I could have gotten probably like $300, but I fucked up.
Right.
$480 for the tickets. ice cream, all the ice cream, French fries, pretzel, bottle of water. That was probably $100. The toy was probably another, so $480 plus another 100 is $580. Plus the $45, plus probably $40 for the toy. What is that? $620. Almost $700 probably for something else too. Then a picture with Ariel, that was another $40. Like I said, almost $700 to go to.
And then parking.
Then parking's another $40. Yeah, so it's probably $700. Yeah, about $700, $720.
I bet you.
But Disney on Ice in fucking Elmont.
That was in Elmont. Oh, I thought you had to go to the city for that.
Nah.
Oh, I didn't know they had Disney in Elmont.
Oh, it would have been worse in the city, yeah.
Yeah, where do they hold that thing?
At the UBS Arena.
Oh, okay.
Belmont Park. They actually just built it up. They had like a whole, you know what's weird? They just built a huge like high-end mall in that area too, where they have like all these high-end stores, almost like, you know, like the Americana Mall on the North Shore. It's from what I hear, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
I love the Americana Mall. I used to go there all the time. I used to go there when it was shitty. Like, there was a gym there and stuff. I'd work out, and then it got all high-end, man. You go, and stores cost a fortune. I don't even know how they stay open, what they do.
It was shitty at one point. I thought that place was always nice.
It wasn't great. Like, I don't know. Then it got really high-end, which was really good, you know. But the stuff's really, you know, it's expensive, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been there in years.
No, they got
all I know is
over there.
After spending $700 on Disney on Ice, you probably were pretty glad I didn't retire. I came close.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell?
I really do.
How's that? What about Ariel the Mermaid? Did she look like Ariel?
No, it wasn't even like a thing. It was like it looked like something from like the '90s when I was a kid. It was like a wax figure of Ariel. It looked really cheap, like something that you'd see in like a playground, and people are waiting online to take pictures with this shit. And then they take a picture, and they charge you, and then they take a picture, Howard, and it's like in a backdrop. And the picture is like, looks like the shittiest picture. Like, I could have took a better picture with your iPhone. The picture that they take, there's no lighting, it's dark. And it's like this shitty backdrop, and it's like an old Ariel, the mermaid from fucking 30 years ago. It looks like, you ever see when guys go to, like, people go to prison, and they have visits, and they always take those pictures. They take the photo in the weight room, they got the backdrop behind them, and it's like a really kind of like a shitty looking picture, because it's just like whatever they got there. That's what it looked like, and it just was no quality to it at all.
Hey, Faye, you know, not for nothing, I would say they should at least put that statue there and let just people walk by and take pictures with Ariel. You know what I mean? They don't have to charge for everything. Do they have a photographer, or you use your own iPhone?
No, the photographer's there. You gotta take the picture. They put it like some shitty fucking paper frame, and it's like $42 for that. And then they yell at you because there was people over there taking pictures. You know, try to snap a, you know, squeeze one in with their iPhone. They said, "Oh, no pictures. You gotta get out of here. You gotta wait online."
Oh man. Oh yeah, I bet you they just say, hey, just go run up there and take a quick picture.
Yeah, right. It's funny. I was at Roosevelt Field Mall during the holidays, and I was walking, and there was the Santa Claus was like in transport. So I guess he had, you know, they have a Santa Claus there that takes pictures with kids during the holidays, and you can wait online, you pay for it. So I think this Santa Claus that they had was probably had to go to the bathroom or something. So he was walking through the mall with like a security guy. I was walking and I saw this all. Some lady walks up to the Santa Claus. She goes, "Oh, look." She's with her 2 kids. She goes, "Guys, look, there's Santa." She goes, "Santa, can you take a picture with us? How about we take a picture?" And Santa had to say, like, "Sorry, no pictures." And it was kind of weird, too. He said it in, like, he had to, like, say it in character. So he didn't say, like, no pictures, right?
No pictures, I have to take a shit.
But that was it, you know.
Security, help me out. Help Santa out here. There's people trying to get a free picture with Santa.
The kids are watching, too.
Imagine, like, you don't know who's in that Santa outfit. He's like, "Hey, fuck off, kids. Can't you see I'm on my break?"
Some miserable fucking.
Yeah.
Trying to make a fucking $100.
You take off that fake beard and see what you're really sitting on. See whose lap you're really sitting on. It ain't pleasant.
Who knows?
Oh my God. Roosevelt Field Mall. I haven't been there in 100 years, man. I used to go there every fucking weekend as a kid. I'd ride my bicycle.
That was the spot, yeah.
I would ride my bicycle to Roosevelt Field Mall.
Yep.
Yeah. And
everybody was there.
All my friends were up to criminal activity. You know, shoplifting. You go on your bike and you bring a couple of bags with you to fill up all your booty with all your stuff. My friends got busted by Roosevelt Field security.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was lucky I wasn't with them that day. Oh, God, my father would have killed me. You idiot. You stealing. What did you steal? High tack. You don't even have a tie. Well, that sounds exciting, man.
Yep. What a thrill.
Yeah, Disney on Ice. Was the show any good?
No. It was all right. I mean, I
Did
brought
the
my
kid like it at least?
Yeah, she had a good time.
She had a good time.
Yeah, we go every year, so she likes it.
Yeah. One year she's going to say to you, you know what? You don't need to waste $700.
It's enough already, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that year to happen.
Yeah. Can't happen soon enough, right? How old is she now?
The little one is 3.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a few years.
Yeah, you got a few years. Oh my God, my granddaughter, she's like, I want to do all that stuff with her, you know, like, so when she comes to my house, I put on puppet shows for her, and I have a puppet named Bobby, and she's in love with Bobby, and it's so cute because, like, if I Zoom with her sometimes, she doesn't want to talk to me at all, but she'll talk to Bobby, and we have like an hour-long conversation, and I have the puppet. And like the puppet makes fun of me, and then she just confides in Bobby and everything. It's so cute. And the other day she says to my daughter, you know, Mom, because I left her a message as Bobby, and she says, you know what, Mom, I think Zoompa is Bobby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's at that age where she figured it out, and she goes, my heart was broken because she goes, I think Zoompa is Bobby. She goes, you know, puppets, it's a puppet. And I was like, uh-oh, well, there that goes.
That's all right.
Yeah, now what do you do?
Yeah.
On to the next thing.
Well, that's said to me, don't worry. You know, I'm in my 50s and I love Bobby, so you can do it for me.
You know, I was wondering, did you go to Disney and take your kids when they were younger? Did you do that?
Yeah, we took them to a lot of shows. I used to take them to Broadway, you know.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about Disney because that, you know,
Not
going
Disney.
to the park and walking around and stuff like that.
I don't remember.
I think you might have taken your oldest one because I remember her telling me one day she met Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah, it was something like that. And then I said to her, hey, wouldn't you? I said, if you had a choice, wouldn't you rather go to Vegas and we could hang out poolside? She's like 5. She goes, yeah, I guess. He goes, what's Vegas? I go, you'll see. It's awesome. So I took her to Vegas. Anything better than Disney on Ice. It's hard to sit through.
It sucks, man.
Yeah.
Then you gotta go all around.
Daddy can go to the tables and win money.
Yeah, and you can't even go on the good rides. You're in that little teacup.
Yeah, that's lame. You see Vegas. We'll go. They have an Eiffel Tower. Have dinner. Be nice. What you got to do, Mike, is you got to get a puppet named Bobby, and then have the puppet convince the kid that Disney on Ice is lame. I'll show you how you do. Just go, hey, you know what? Disney on Ice is horrible. You should go to Vegas with Mommy and Daddy. Kathy, you're on the air in California. What's up?
Hey, Howard. How are you?
Good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine. What's on your mind?
Okay.
I got to go, but I'll let you be the last caller. Go
I
ahead.
am just finished with breast cancer. I finished all my treatment and I'm cancer free. And so when I first found out I had malaria, I went back, read up the legal magazine.
What's wrong with the phones today?
I think she's on a speakerphone. It's a lot to go through.
Okay, here we go. Is that better?
There we go. Yeah, now we can. You said something. You just got done with your cancer. You're cancer free. Congratulations.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Thank you. Well, I went and read Robin's article for People magazine and just re-looked at what she went through and everything. And the whole bald is beautiful. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do that when I lose my hair, and I did. And it's coming back. It's about 1/4 of an inch high, but it's much easier than trying to wear a wig every day. So, and then the Disney on Ice, I took my grandkids to Disney on Ice, and 2 Moana swords, they're 2 boys, $110. And then just for, I think I got a snow cone and some Dippin' Dots and like an ice water, and it was like $60. So they had a great time. They're 5 and 2, but lots of money. So anyway,
that's a lot of money, man. I mean, it really is.
It's ridiculous. But what are you going to do if they're looking and saying,
I know. They're like, hey, I'm thirsty and I just want some water. And what are you going to do?
Well, they scream at everything. You know, I went with some friends to the original Lion King premiere. It was at Radio City Music Hall. And at every 5 steps, there was something else to buy. And it was just pandemonium as these kids would see Simba on a lunchbox, and they'd be screaming and pointing. And then they'd see him on a pail that you'd build a sandcastle with, and they were screaming.
Don't be too negative, because this is my hope for Ronnie the Musical. You're going to have like a Mike Perlman lunchbox. Ronnie on a Ronnie sword. You know, Ronnie dildo. By the way, Kathy, I think we should point out your cancer treatment was cheaper than taking your kids to Disney.